It's time for the Northwoods Cooking Show. Starring Uncle Roy and Miss Callie, the troublemaking dog.
Oh, here she is. Now for the chocolate part of Valentine's. We're going to be making a hot fudge pudding cake. Oh, this is just to die for. It is so good. And we're going to have in a separate bowl first our dry ingredients, which is going to be 3/4 cup of white sugar. This is rather simple to make too. The trick with this is to letting it set and not disturbing it. You'll see why when we get to that part. You just want to dig into it right away, and you gotta have patience for this one. So that's 3/4 cup of sugar, and then we need 1 cup of flour. And remember now too, you want to take and level off all your ingredients, because too much flour, even if it's a teaspoon, can really dry out your product, and we don't want to have a dry cake. That's 1 cup of flour, and then we need 3 tablespoons of cocoa. And I just take and scrape it up alongside the edge of the box to level it off. 3 tablespoons of cocoa, and then we need 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Of course, I always use kosher salt. And the reason behind all that, of course, like I always say, it's the best for your baking products, because it really does make your products much lighter and fluffier, and there's less sodium than iodized salt, so it's healthier for you too. And now we need a wire whisk. Hal, you waiting for tweets here, y'all? Oh, what's that? In my pocket. It's a holiday doggy treat pretzel. I wonder who that could be for. What's that? Come here. Come here. Come here. Get over here. Come here. Come here. Oh, stretch, yawn. Oh, yeah. Well, at least shake a paw. Come here, shake paws, yeah. Don't get a tweet for nothing. She's just been getting scared of coming in the kitchen lately. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I think she needs her toenails clipped. She's sliding, I think she might have fallen, and she gets nervous. So this is the best way to mix up any of your dry ingredients, is using a wire whisk. I always do this with my dry ingredients for my cookies too, and pies, cakes, etc. Okay, now we need to stir in 1/2 cup of milk. And we're going to need some hot water, so I got to turn that on. Third cup of melted butter. Oh, I already melted that. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Remember to use the pure vanilla, because it is Valentine's and it's something special. You don't want that imitation of vanilla flavoring. You want the real thing. Because it is for your sweetheart, so you want to make sure you give them the nicer of the two. And now this we take and beat this until it's smooth. Because the dry ingredients, you want to make sure you mix those up thoroughly first so that your baking powder, salt, everything gets mixed together. And this you can just mix by hand because it doesn't take that long. Just mix this really well, just until it's smooth, which that is. There we go. That's simple. Now we pour this into an ungreased 9-inch baking pan, a square one. And we'll just take and spread this around evenly in the bottom of the pan here. Make sure you get your corners. And this will rise up rather fluffy. So it doesn't look like much right now. As you can tell, it's not that much of batter. But this will fluff up. Then, now in a separate bowl here, we're going to be mixing another ½ cup of sugar. And a ½ cup of brown sugar. Look at her, she's waiting for the treat. Yeah, waiting for the cakes. Yeah, my sweetheart special. Yeah. Same way with brown sugar, as I'll pack it in with using the side of the bag. Scrape it to level it off. And there's a ½ cup of brown sugar. Remember those twisties. Save those twisties. Comes in handy for resealing that brown sugar to keep it moist from drying out. And then we're going to take and put in 4 tablespoons of cocoa. And I'm just scraping it again off the sides of the box so that I get a level tablespoon. Now we take these dry ingredients and mix these up. This is almost kind of like a streusel in a way, sort of. What, you sniffing? Look at that. No, yeah, you can't eat that. That's all sugar and chocolate. You can't eat chocolates. No, no, no. Smell that cocoa. Ooh, that smells good. Now we take these dry ingredients and sprinkle this all over the batter. Looks odd. But believe me, this is just to die for cake. Okay. Shake it a little bit just so it's evenly distributed. Now, we need hot water, which I don't have to worry about too much. My roommate has the thermostat on the hot water heater really high. And we need 1 1/4 cup hot water. And this you pour right over the top of everything. And don't stir it. You leave it just the way it is. Because this is the magical moment. What this is going to do now, don't stir, is the water is going to mix in with the sprinkles on top. It makes a rich, deep chocolate syrup, and the cake rises up over it and then cake's on top when you pull it out of the oven. So then you have a cake, and then you have a hot fudge sauce on the bottom. It's so good. So don't stir this. This will mix up as it bakes. So don't stir it. And we put this into the oven now at a 350-degree oven for about 35 to 40 minutes, or until you stick a toothpick into the dough and in the cake and it comes out clean. Just in the cake part on top. You'll see that when it's baked. As it rises, the cake will be on top. Stick a toothpick in just to make sure that it's set. And after we pull it out of the oven, but you want it already, don't you? I know it. Look at you, stiff. Yeah, licks. Yeah. When you pull it out of the oven, you have to let it sit for 15 minutes because that fudge sauce on the bottom is extremely hot. The cake is moist and loose, and so when you let it sit for 15 minutes, the hot fudge sauce is going to cool slightly, and the cake will set so you can cut into it easierly. That's a word. So we'll put this in the oven and we'll check it out and see what it looks like in about 35-40 minutes. Now here's our wonderful Valentine's dinner. Here we have the shrimp scampi, all the wonderful shrimp in there, and our filet mignon. And now remember too to take out your toothpicks before serving so you don't bite into those, so you don't break into them. And now this is our chocolate fudge pudding cake. And we'll cut into this, and I'll show you what this looks like. You can cut these into small or large pieces. It doesn't matter, whatever your preference is. It's very rich and very gooey, but it's absolutely delicious. Where's my spatula, Callie? Where's the spatula? And you just turn that upside down. And all the hot fudge on the bottom. And there's our sweetheart dinner for two. Our filet mignon, our shrimp scampi, and our fudge chocolate pudding cake. Callie, does that look good? Let's cut into a piece right now. Oh. That's just how I like mine. This is still red on the center. Nice and tender. Yeah, we're good, Callie. Oh boy, was that ever good. I already ate the dessert and one of the steaks. Callie, we had to try that out. Yeah, my little sweetheart. Yeah, we had to try out the dinner. Yeah, it was really good, wasn't it? Oh. Well, let's see who wrote us this week. This is the time of the show we answer questions from the emails that you have sent us. Feel free to write us at any time, or email us at any time at the Northwoods Cooking Show at yahoo.com. And Callie and I will try to answer all your questions as best as we possibly can. Let's see who wrote us this week, Callie. Come here. She gets a tweet and we answer the mail. Yeah. Come here. Sit pretty. Ooh, yeah. God, you finally got to sit pretty. Oh, yay, Callie Alleys, yeah. She wasn't scared, yeah. Let's see who wrote us, Callie. Dear Uncle Roy and Miss Callie, I was wondering what do you recommend to do if you have a cold rear end in the morning when you go to start your car? Signed, Mark of Great Falls, Montana. Well, Mark, put on more clothes. Start your car up earlier. No, but Callie and I do have a little secret tip. This is what I like to do sometimes. We all have these around the house too, your ice packets. And you know these are the ones too that you can take and heat up in the microwave too, so you have hot packs or cold packs. What I like to do, if it's a cold morning and I didn't get out to start my car up early enough, because that takes about a good 10 minutes to warm up, I'll take and pop this in the microwave and heat it up. That only takes a minute or two. And then wrap it in a towel. And then I'll take and set that right on the seat when I go to drive my car. It's much warmer than the cold leather of the seat, that's for sure. And it feels good when you drive it. It's odd, but it feels great. I hope that answers your question, Mark. And for everybody else too that try it, it really works. Just throw it in the microwave. So from Callie and I, hello Callie, let's get over here. Come here. Get over here. Come here. Always got to entice her. So from Callie and I, eat healthy, be safe, and spread the sunshine. And happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Callie's my little sweetheart. Yeah.